Good morning, garden community. And yes, today I'm doing this selfie style video, but I want to share with you how I prepare my scions for grafting. And as you can see here, I did some grafting and some of them didn't work. And sometimes that's what happened. And I don't want you to get discouraged because this is part of the game. You know, you just do a lot of grafting and sometimes they work, but sometimes they don't. But I want to share my experience with you and how the best science can work for you if you prepare it this way. It seems to be by far the best way that that they done good for me in my food forest. So, if you come, I mean, several ways that you can do it. And here I'm gonna show you this way that I've been doing. I don't know if you can see it right here. You see what I do? I come early and I prepare the scions. And you see the buds are already swollen. So when you do it this way, it seems to be the best way in my personal opinion. You can also come and just literally start cutting here, you know, all this, and wrap it right in there. The sooner you wrap it, the better, because it will keep the water and the sap retention. You don't want to cut it and just leave it. I cut it right there and then I put my body tape as soon as possible. But when you prepare the scions, I think it gives the opportunity for those little pieces that get left over from the leaf that you cut, they will fall off, and that will help for less opportunity for fungus disease or rotten or whatever the case may be. But I want to show you one that I did with a creme brulee that I'm about to graft today. And the little pieces already fell off. And here you have it. You see it? You see all the buds pushing? This scion is gonna be grafted today. And you see all the little pieces, I knocked it up like 2 days ago. And this is one that I'm gonna be doing today. Because it does a really good job when you do it this way. I'm walking through my crazy food forest. You know, it's been raining non-stop, so everything is pushing beautiful. But I'm gonna show you now what happens when you do it this way. And this one right here that I'm gonna be pulling for you guys is a cotton candy graft that I did. And as you can see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 pushing right now, and I did it that way. So far for me, it works really good when I prepare my scions. Like I said, you can do it either way, but if you prepare the scions in advance, it give you a much better success. And if you had the opportunity, because a lot of people is gonna be watching this and say, well, we don't have a food forest. You know, we just buy the scions. By the way, I'm selling scions, and so far, kudos to this way that I'm doing it. People come, I cut it fresh right in there, and they have a great success with the grafting so far. But if you don't have that possibility and you have to buy the scions, I highly recommend that you get it for somebody that is reputable and you know it's gonna be good for you, and they're not gonna, you know, sell to you something that is not good. I myself like to let the customer come, I cut it in front of them, I wrap it in front of them, that way I know it's 100% bulletproof. And even sometimes like that, it don't work. And don't get discouraged. The more you do it, the better you get at it. But when you prepare scions, it's very important to do it this way that I'm showing you. And right now, I'm gonna show you the best way, in my opinion. I'm gonna show you all the ones that they're pushing, and that's the way I did it. I prepare in the tree the scions so they keep getting all the nutrients and everything, and it looks so much better, and it works much better also. And here we go. I will be showing you this way so you can see it better. This is the cotton candy that I was telling you about with 4 pushes. I have another one here, which is a pecan, and you can see it. It has 4 push, and this was done in June. June, let me see, actually. It was done June 30th. You can see the tag in there. But this one was done on July 30th. And look, guys, this is a Giselle that I did. And like I told you, I prepared the scions beforehand, like I was showing you. I also have some here in my Gary, and this is an M4 that I did on July 30th, and it's doing well. Here is a coconut cream, and you see it's pushing from the bottom. Isn't that crazy? But that's what you want to see. And I got my high boots today because it's been raining here, and as you know, this is how it goes. I get the swamp going on. But I want to show you the grafts that I did at my Nelly mango tree, and I did it the same. I prepared the scions beforehand. This is an M4. You see what I did? You see this one? And I do this in the ones that I don't want those branches to get too long and too crazy. But this is 2 more that I did in my Nelly. And here you have it. You see, already pushing, and that one over there. So preparing your scions beforehand, it goes a long way. Again, you can come and just cut the leaf and, you know, cut it. But make sure when you do it, cut it close, but not too close that it can get those buds that they're coming and they're damaged. You want to cut it without hurting that part. But look at the difference. Look at these buds already pushing in there. And that's what you want. As always, I hope this video was a little useful for you guys and you learned something out of it. Grafting is something that is practice. So don't get discouraged if a few times they don't work. That's gonna happen in nature, you know what I mean? Not everything you do is gonna be the way you want it, and not everything is gonna be working beautifully for you all the time. Look at this. My jungle is a jungle. But the more you do it, the better you get at it. So go out there, try it. If you have a crazy food forest like I do, there you go. And you have the possibility to do it on your own, that is the best. But if not, just buy scions and keep on trying, and it will eventually get you to be a professional. I've been doing it now for, I would say, 3 years, and I have like a 85 to 90% success in all my graftings. So that's how it goes. When you self-top yourself, sometimes is the best, and it's a great feeling to know that you can do things in your garden. As always, thank you so much for your support and for watching these videos. And if you have any questions, I try to answer as quickly as I can. And I'm always here for you. I see you guys in the next video. Go out there and do something. You know nature will always surprise you. Bye.